Since you can't be live to greet new viewers 24
Dixie's in the house. Good morning, Dixie. Yeah, I can't do much talking today. My sinuses are absolutely killing me, but I thought I'd jump on really quick and check out the Pleasant Valley Animal Trailer since Dave gave us um, permission to use it, and somebody really needs to tell me how to turn the strong arm off. I'm going to have to take it out of the mods folder. But I thought I'd just jump on single player testing this morning to check out the animal trailer before we throw it on the server. But I definitely want to take the strong arm out of my single player testing map folder. But I just wanted to jump on, make sure that we had no issues with the Silver Star trailer. It can haul all the animals, it can load and unload. I can't even drive this morning. Yeah, I don't mind leaving the strong arm in the server. I just want to yank it out of my single player mods folder, but I don't know how to turn this stupid thing off. Because I can't get in my truck. It wants to throw my truck instead of me entering it, and I don't know how to turn it off. I may just have to jump out of stream real quick, shut the game down, deactivate strong arm, and then come back in. So we got pigs and sheep. Let's grab a few cows. See what we max out at. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, we may have to adjust the numbers on this trailer so it carries a little bit more. Alright, cow. What's after cows? Horses. Duckies. What do we max out on? Ducks. Oh wow, good bit of ducks. So we don't have to adjust the numbers for these. Okay, what does this max out at? Wow. I don't know. I'm not buying any more than that. You, 10:18. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. If I don't do a lot of talking, it's my sinuses are killing me. But I thought I'd come on and test the Pleasant Valley animal trailers. Got permission from Dave to put the extra animal types in the map, and the animal trailer we were using was glitching out the animals, so I downloaded got permission from Dave. I downloaded the Pleasant Valley animal trailer this morning, and I thought we'd just test it out on single player. What do I have in here? Alright, they look like cows, but did I just buy cows? Yeah, I just bought cows. So I thought we'd test it out in single player, see what kind of adjustments we needed to make to it, and then throw it on, make the adjustments and get it on the test server today. Papa Smurf has been hard at work getting the new vehicle pack together. Dixie's been hard at work testing. I've been fixing crap as we go. This is the horse pen. I've been fixing crap as we go, but I think yesterday we finally nailed the issue with the save games on the server. So we had to trash the entire existing vehicle pack for the map. So, but server ran last night without any glitches, no errors, no corrupt save games. Yeah, we definitely have to adjust this trailer for cows. This amount of cows ain't gonna cut it. Not when you have to ferry them back and forth. So, just wanted to jump on for a quick stream this morning, test out the animal trailer, do any questions and answers, and then see what kind of adjustments we needed to make to this animal trailer before we put it in the vehicle pack. Give me a second to head back to the ferry and grab the other trailer. I'll catch up on chat. But like I said, I just wanted to jump on this morning, make sure this would load and unload fine and carry all the animals we needed. And unload the ducks, and then I'll catch up on chat. Hey, bye now, John. Welcome to the stream. Farm Chick 63, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't plan on being on long this morning. Like I said, I just wanted to give this a whirl, make sure we had no issues, and then adjust the animal numbers up a little bit. Throw our logos on it. Let me jump in the store here real quick. But Papa's been hard at work. Come all the way back here. Oh, this way. We have the breed all with the extra extensions, different wheels, and the spreaders. The Brooks all-in-one. If you want to use this for wood chips, cut the tree down, make wood chips, and then munch up the stump at the same time. We have the cement mixer, color selectable, so we can Dixie chick it up with the pink and purple. Papa put together there's a log truck and trailer, pup trailer. We have the bunker to suck out the coal, the ore, the sand, the silt, manure, compost, I think. So Dixie was hard at work on this one, making the adjustments, getting the speed correct. Again, color selectable. We have the trash truck. Not a lot of colors on this one, but it looks pretty cool in green. So working trash truck to empty the dumpsters. Again, the big DB120 that'll multi-fruit, it'll plant everything on the map. My favorite, one of Dixie's favorites, the little K100 slide-on tipper. Color selectable. Got a bunch of neat little options for the front. Papa's got his crone pack in here. So we got the crone, big M, bunch of stuff for the crone. We have the lizard flat deck. We changed it back to aluminum, and then I had to make all the adjustments to get the fill types correct on it. So that's back up and running. We have the milk truck. I think this was the milk truck. Yep, milk and goat milk. I love this truck, but yeah, we got a bunch of cool colors. We can Dixie it up, get her pink and purple on. So with or without the door logos. This is the log truck that goes with the trailer. I showed you a few auto load, I think up to 5 or 6 meter logs, I can't remember, but Papa can set us straight on that. I haven't had a chance to use that one yet. We have the Rubicon for herbicide liquid fertilizer with the 21 mile an hour work speed, so that thing's pretty awesome. Papa logoed up the truck for the new map. So we got a few options there. GPS, couple engine options, color selectable. The Wilson I'm testing now. Slide-on tipper with the island logo. The trash tipper, if you want to use this instead of the garbage truck. My favorite little tractor, Papa fixed the brakes on it. This thing is phenomenal. That's the only tractor I will use. We have the tanker. Again, color selectable with the island logo on it. It'll hold all the liquids. Yep, it'll pretty much carry every liquid except for the sewage and byproducts. We have the triple wide Terrados, little multi-fruit trailer. Should hold everything on the map. This is my second favorite little guy of all time, the little Unimog. Again, color selectable. It's got wheels, badge. You can do flatbed or trailer with it. GPS, front loader attacher, or without the front loader attacher. different engine sizes. And then for it, we have we can go 100,000 liters, 500,000 liters, a million liters, or just a flat bale wagon. And spreader for it, fertilizer and lime, solid fertilizer and lime. Tanker, hold pretty much all the liquids. So that's pretty cool. And then we have this guy for the sewage and the byproducts. And again, this guy is color selectable. So it looks pretty cool. So, but yeah, wheel setup, different tanks on the back, different bumpers. It's pretty cool. So Papa's been hard at work on the vehicles. Yeah, we're really hoping now that we have no more server save issues with corrupt save games. And if all goes well with testing today and tomorrow, and we can get the last of the vehicle packs ready. I've got a bunch of placeables that I'm working on. Jump back in the store real quick. We have the silo pack for grains. These are all placeables. Module storage, cotton, lavender, tobacco, wool, down, and cashmere. We have the Quarry Silo, which will hold all the quarry products, and concrete. I call this one animal care silo, so you could pretty much put all your animal feeds in it. Even pallets, you could put pallets of animal feed in and then dispense them back out in bulk. We have the cold storage for all the orchard and greenhouse products. The field care, which will hold all your seeds, solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, solid manure, liquid manure, your herbicide, bone meal, seaweed, and lime. We have all the placeable animal pens, and again, permission from Dave to use all of the specialized animals for the map. So we have the goats, the donkeys, the ducks, and the dogs. Right now we have the rock crusher, and I didn't get them in here yet, but we have the gas pump, placeable gas pump, and placeable water trigger. I'll get them in the pack at some point today. And then you can purchase all of the animal feeds at the store until you get the feed mill up and running. So you can buy all your animal feeds on pallets from the store. But hopefully, if everything goes well with testing today and tomorrow, I believe, let me straighten up here and come in at a little bit better angle. I believe Nick and the crew with Dixie will do a live stream on Friday on YouTube with the new map. And then at some point, myself, Dixie, Papa will probably stream, pre-release stream most of the day on Saturday. And we'll do a release stream on Sunday and actually release the map on Sunday if all goes well with testing today and tomorrow. We run into any more glitches or server save issues, then of course we'll push that off, but that's our preliminary thoughts. Let's go back and get the rest of the animals and see what kind of adjustments we need to make on this trailer. Grandma 328, good morning, welcome. Yeah, over here on Animal Island, all the animal pens are built into the map. So the animal pens that you see here you cannot sell, but if you want to set up on a different island, you could put any of the placeable animal pens down and you'll still have all the animals. So I just want to swing back over to the mainland and get the rest of the animals I'm missing. Make sure this works for all the animal types. And then I know we got to make some adjustments on it because it doesn't carry a lot of pigs or cows. Can we beat the patrol boat? Yeah, I think we can beat the patrol boat. Farm Chick 63, thanks. Yeah, some of the views on this map when you're actually in it and playing look a lot better than what you see on stream. I mean, I'll be driving down the road and something will catch my eye and all of a sudden I'm off the road or in a tree because I'm admiring the view. I just want to head back over and grab the rest of the animal types we're missing. Crazy old man driving that yellow truck. And then we pull over here. And then the other last minute addition we did was you're going to see the little floating icons. Every item on the map that runs on the global company script, as soon as you walk up to that icon you'll get your global company pop-up menu. So for instance, this is milk delivery. As long as you own the land, you can deliver 4,000 liters of milk per day, and it'll give you income per hour, and then it will make sewage that you have to bring the sewage truck over about once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks and empty the tank out, and then you can sell the sewage for more money. There's 21 of these on the map. As long as you own the land, you can get the hourly income from the milk. But every factory, so because we shrunk the player triggers down really small, but if you walk up to the symbol, you'll know exactly where your player trigger is. So just walk up to the symbol, and then all your refrigerated warehouses. So you just come over here. If we want sugar, just tell it how many I want, spawn them out, and then come inside the warehouse and then pick up your pallets. And all the refrigerated warehouses are set up that way, so you can just pretty much spawn out what you want. Flowers bulk of cheese. So just spawn out what you want and then come in and pick it up. Let's get the rest of our animals back and make sure that this works so we can have it ready for the vehicle pack. What's after ducks? Goats. What color goats we want? Brown, black, white. We'll do some brown goats. Try and max it out and see what it takes. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and adjust this up a little bit. Get a few more numbers in there, since we have to ferry them across. Again, this is not my single player save, this is pretty much my test map. Money doesn't count, I can pretty much buy all the vehicles I want. All the silos and warehouses have been pre-filled. Just so I can come on here and test. Oh, hang on, sorry about it. Let me just pull over and catch up on chat. I only have one screen, so I got to catch chat on my phone. The Hoggle, welcome. Is this where the cool kids hang out? I don't know. Myself, Dixie, and Papa, maybe where the old kids hang out. Oh, Dixie's gonna give me heck for that one. Yeah, if you don't pull onto the ferry slowly, it'll pull away from the dock. And if anybody hasn't seen the map, wait for the save. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit. Mainland has pretty much vehicle shop, animal dealer, and a ton of factories and most of the sell points. To the left of the mainland is Mining Island. So we have our coal, our ore, the rock crusher, sand mine, cement factory, battery factory, stone processing, evaporator to make sea salt, copper and nickel ores that you'll need to use to make the batteries with. To the left of that there's a couple of water fields and an olive orchard. To the right of the mainland is this island has the orchards, greenhouses, composter, grass dryer, heating plant, the apiary to make honey and wax, and then Mammoth Mill is lumber and steel all in one factory, so everything's made in one factory now. We have a small island with an oil well, and then all the way to the right of that are two huge water fields, one for cranberry, one for rice. Above the orchard island is the only numbered field on the map, so there's only one real field on the map. It has the poultry house for your ducks and chickens. It has a mini mill to make cornmeal, slaughterhouse, and fish processing. Above Center Island is Animal Island. So it has all the animal pens pre-placed, big staging yard, a huge grass meadow if you want to put future placeables down. It has its own heating plant. Another little, and a couple cell points. You have to come over to this island to drive to. There's a second oil well, and then all of the outer islands are all arable that you have to create your own fields with. Now, Center Island here on the bottom, that's Papa's Island. So he was messing around with testing all the animal pens. So that's why you see a bunch of stuff down on that island. Eric B. Rowland, good morning. Alright, so what did we buy last? I think it was goats. Yeah, so what do we have left? Dogs, donkeys, and chickens. So we'll just have to come back for some donkeys and chickens. Yeah, thanks, Dixie. Dixie can fill you in. She's got more hours testing than I do. 'Cause I have to keep fixing what she keeps breaking. She can pop in and say hello if she wants. I'm in testing voice. she could definitely answer more questions than I can. But yeah, this is like, so the first thing I did when I got up this morning was jump on the server to make sure we didn't have a corrupt save game. And I think that's the first day in like 3 weeks of us just completely pulling our hair out. It's like the first, we've restarted our server save and our save game on the server about 14 times in the last 2 weeks, because every morning we come up and the save game would be corrupted. And we had some kind of mod conflict, and I think yesterday we finally nailed it. So I got up this morning, no corrupt save game on the server. It was so exciting to just finally, I think, nailed the issue. And I think Papa, I swear Papa was up all night working on the vehicles, because he sent me like 5 vehicle updates this morning. And this Silver Star is the last one that we need to get in the pack. Thank you for the follow. The Hoggle, welcome. What do I have in here? This looks like the goats. But yeah, I just thought I'd jump on really quickly this morning to give this Silver Star a test and see what kind of adjustments we needed to make to it, and then get the logos on it and get it in the vehicle pack. And again, shout out to Dave, Pleasant Valley, mod author, for the use of all the extra animals and animal pens, and the Silver Star trailer. Now you get to see how much I suck at backing this thing up. This trigger's a little tricky. Yeah, those goats are going to be... Thank God we're out of this trailer. Crazy driver. But yeah, this Silver Star's not glitching out like the other version we were using. The older one we were using yesterday, Papa bought an entire truckload of ducks, I think like 300 and some ducks. It charged him the money, and then the ducks were never in the trailer. Let's get our dogs to the pen. But all kind of storage over here for vehicles, silo to hold all of your grains. So yeah, this silo here will hold all of your grains, and then a couple warehouses to hold, like this will hold diesel, water, molasses, goat milk, wool, down, eggs, and duck eggs. You can store them here. And then this warehouse over here will hold cashmere and then all of your animal feeds, and a cold storage here to store any of your orchard or produce goods, water fill trigger, and just a bunch of storage, and a repair trigger. So these are all built into the map. None of these could be sold. These are all permanently built in. Which one did you have? This one. Yeah, this Animal Island is probably my favorite island. I'll probably be living on this island. Yeah, this trailer seems to be working much better than the one we were playing around with yesterday. And it glitched out and crashed the server because it had one trailer had 2 different animals in it. Like it wasn't loading, it wasn't unloading. The shit was disappearing as you bought the animals. I think it was possessed. Buy those last 2 animals. Make sure there's no other issues loading and unloading. Whatever you do, don't get hit by the fishing boat, because it will, anything that's in the ferry and any pallets you have on the autoload truck will get dumped into the water. I think all of us testing have had to dig pallets out of the water by hand. You'll definitely have to reset your vehicles because they will sink, and you're going to end up digging all of the pallets back out by hand. Before I pull into the port, show y'all when any of the ferries need fuel, just bring it over here, and you'll get the fuel trigger to start filling the ferry with fuel. And then, when the ferry needs repair, let me get a little bit closer. There's a ferry, there's a repair station right here in the water. So, pretty much park your ferry. If I can get out without ending in the water. But come over here and you'll get the repair trigger to repair the ferry, or if you have anything on it, it'll pick up any vehicles that are on it. Let's not drive the truck off the water. But that's your ferry repair and your ferry fuel. And of course I'm going to get stuck because I'm too close to the seawall. We'll just back out. Let's just grab those last two animals types that were missing. If we don't get it adjusted for release, we'll definitely have an update to this trailer after release. We'll get the last two animal types over there, and I'll show off one of the water fields. Alright, so what do we have left? Donkeys. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to up the donkeys. And then we'll come back and grab, I think it's chickens. Make sure chickens actually work. Just pull over a second, catch up on chat. Eric B. Rollin. What did Dixie do now? Sassy 155, welcome. Yeah, it's the last 2 weeks have been rough. We've had server crashes and corrupt save games, I think every single day on the server for the last 2 weeks. We got so tired of restarting the map and testing the map, and I think yesterday we finally nailed it. And then this Silver Star, the version we were using, was also crashing. So I think, you know, before we nailed it yesterday, I think all three of us were ready to just to call it quits. It was brutal. We got so tired of starting over and starting over and starting over, testing on the server, that none of us wanted to even play or test anymore. Oh, hey, this is really cool. If I can get this truck to stop. Papa put the old man logo on it for me. Yeah, I know, I smashed into you, you're under my truck, but you look pretty cool now. Get these last couple animals across. And then I'll make a note for myself what we have to adjust. Yeah, the gates on the ferry do work. I just am in a habit of not using them. But you put your vehicles on and you can't put the gates up and down. Alright, what's in this one? This one is the donkeys. Well, we'll just make them dizzy. Yeah, here, we'll take them for a ride. We'll come back to the donkey pen. Come across the bridge, and then there's another house here if you want to set up, if you want to make that your house. And come around. We took the sleep trigger out of the map so you can put your sleep trigger down wherever you want and call whatever island you want home. And then we have a sell point here for wood chips and logs. And then come around to Pete's port sales. So another sell point here. Pete's port sales. I believe it'll take all of your mining product. Yeah, all of your mining product, and then compost, and then anything from Mammoth Mill, so your paper, your lumber, your steel, your drill pipe, and then anything from all of your mining. So pretty much all of your mining product and your Mammoth Mill product. Anything extra he'll buy over here. But that's the only way in and out of this sell point, those two sell points. There's no boat only sell points on this map, and the fishing boat will only hold your fish bait and your seafood. I don't know if the gate has to be open or not to put the donkeys in, but we'll find out. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to up the amount of donkeys that this carries. Did I bring that other truck over empty? Did I actually buy something? I don't think I bought anything. I think she's empty. Yep. So the only thing I did not buy were chickens. Alright, so goats. Let me just bear with me a second. I just want to grab my notebook so we know what to adjust a little bit. I want to adjust the goats. We want to adjust donkey. Sheep. Because it only holds 38. Ducks are good. I want to adjust the pigs and the cows. And I'll just catch up on chat here a second. Oh yeah, it's going to be really hard to decide what island to set up on. Here, I'll do a quick tour. I don't have any vehicles on Mining Island yet, but I can come over here and buy one. I'll just throw a trigger down. So this is Mining Island. Oh, I thought this zoomed out a little bit further, but it doesn't. Water fill station. This is salt water, so you have to purchase your salt water here and then take it to the evaporator to be evaporated down into sea salt. And then all the mines will work the same way, but put your water in the tank here, come around, put your diesel in the tank here on this side, and then they all spawn boulders up on the hill. Let me buy a truck, I'll show you. Let's grab the flatbed and let's grab a truck. Oh, of course, I parked a Mahindra right in the way. Oh, back wrong side? Oh no, I'm not on the wrong side. But there is a setting just for rocks. And come up on the hill. You could push them down by hand, you could push them down with the dozer or front loader. It's fun throwing them off the hill by hand. But come up here, turn auto load on, and suck up your boulders. After you keep diesel in the tank, these will spawn. And as long as you keep diesel in the tank, you'll have these boulders, and then the boulders will crush down into your coal or whatever product that particular crusher makes. So bring these down and then throw them in the crusher. And it'll suck them in. So they all disappear, and then come over to here. Here, I'll just speed up time a minute. And then it'll crush them down into your product that you can actually pick up off the ground. So now you can come over here and suck up your coal. And all the mines work that way. So this map has no preloaded mining product. So you have to spawn your boulders and then crush them all down. So there's nothing preloaded on the ground that you can suck up for mining product. But here, we'll do a quick tour of this island. Gas station trigger here that you can buy diesel from. So the first one was the coal crusher. This one should be the ore crusher. And they all work the same way. Throw your water and your diesel in. Pick up your boulders. Yep, pick up your boulders, dump them back in, and then it'll start crushing your ore down. And then again, come over here to the floating icon, and that's where you'll get your global company menu. So ore mine. And then as long as you buy the land, there's milk delivery at both of these houses. This one is the rock crusher. Again, works the same way. Your boulders are up on the hill to bring them back down to be crushed. And then this one you'll crush them down into gravel, gold, and stone. And then you'll need the stone for stone processing. Play chicken with cars. Extra firewood, you can sell it here. And there's also milk delivery, so you can deliver milk for your hourly income. This will lead into the center of the island, and there's one entrance on this side and one entrance on the opposite side of the island. And down in the pit is your swampy area, and it has your silt mine. So you can mine your silt down there and take your silt and make fertilizer with it. Water fill trigger, and then here's your sand mine. Just come over here, and after you put diesel in the tank, it'll start digging your sand out of the ocean, and just come over here and pick it up. cement factory. So drop off water, sand, gravel, limestone, and diesel, and you'll get concrete, and then sewage as a byproduct to sell and make some extra money. So there should be, yep, right here, sewage trigger. So pick up your sewage there, and then come under here with the cement truck, and then pick up your cement here. And then there's plenty of extra room back here. If you want to cut these trees down, throw some more placeables down. Got plenty of room back here as well. I'll catch up on chat after we make this full circle around this island. Come around to stone processing and the battery factory. Battery factory, there should be, wherever the little guard shack is, there's 3 sliding gates. There's 3 slide gates to get in and out. And then drop off your water, plastic, nickel and copper, and it'll make your power cells. And then you need those power cells to run all of your mid to upper level factories. None of the starter factories, but your mid to upper level factories will need those power cells in order to run the factory. And that has a ton of spawners, and this thing produces really quick. There's 100 pallet spawners to pick up the batteries. So just drive around with your autoload truck on both sides, and you can suck up all your batteries. And then stone processing is back here. Drop off your diesel, your water, and your stone, and you'll get lime to lime your fields. Calcium carbonate we'll use in future factories to make soda and coffees and stuff with. You'll get your clean fill, your limestone, and your gypsum, and then sewage as a byproduct that you can make extra money with. Yeah, I did not preload the map with any mining products because the mining product on the ground definitely creates lag, and 16x production map with 114 items built into it running on the global company script. I kept a lot of the decorations off the map, and we kept a lot of the mining product off the map to help with FPS. Was it F2? Yeah, so like even on a server we're getting solid 55 to 60 FPS on the 16x production map. This one is your evaporator. So you purchase your drop off coal here, and then drop off your salt water here in this trigger, and then it'll burn it down and it'll evaporate it down to your sea salt, and then pick up your sea salt here for the other factories like your potato chip factory or whatever factory is going to use sea salt. Another water fill trigger. These rocks will spawn all over the map, so just pick them up and put them in the rock crusher. So it's like having free money. And then this is the other entrance into the silt mine from this side of the island. So just down the ramp and it'll take you down into the silt mine. I'm not gonna. You can explore that one on your own. Or take the bridge across and you can come out the other side. I think this island's actually larger than the mainland. This one of these is nickel and one of these is copper. This one's nickel. Works the same way. Your boulders will spawn up on the hill. Just bring them down, crush them down, and then pick up your nickel off the ground. Am I gonna get hit? Yeah. Your Seaside Motel. If you purchase the land, again, you can deliver milk. 4,000 liters of milk per day. It'll give you hourly income. And then about once every 2 weeks, you'll have to come over and suck out the sewage and then take it to sell it. And then there's trash. As long as you keep your heating plant running, your trash bins will spawn. And then empty your trash for more income. Your heating plant is here for this island. Each island has its own heating plant. So drop coal, straw, or wood chips, and it'll give you income per hour, and it'll spawn your trash bins that you'll need to pick up, empty your trash with. And then a copper mine. And again, it works the same way. Pick up your boulders on the hill, drop them in, and then it'll crush them down into your copper that you can pick up. and then that circles us right back around to the ferry and the coal mine. Quarry Silo here, it'll store all of your mining products and your cement. And then warehouse here will hold your gold, your plastic, your water, salt water, diesel, and then power cells. So anything you need to run this island with, or what this island makes, you can store right here. And that's right here by the entrance to the ferry and your coal mine. So this port here is pretty much straight across from the mainland. Papa 55, Can, welcome, thank you. I'm going to come over here and show you guys how one of the water fields work. And I'm going to wrap things up and get out of here. Grab some breakfast, get my shit together for the day. Grab my store delivery. Let's grab a truck. And a tanker. Let's throw the island logo on there. Now, I don't have a water trigger on this island yet. I don't have the placeable in my mods folder yet. So I'm just going to fill this up with cheat some water in, just to show you how this works. So we have cranberries and rice growing in water. So, and both of these fields, let me get a little bit more speed. So both of these fields are ready to harvest. You don't own them, so you do have to buy them. But we have cranberry and rice growing in water. Turn my speed back down. So in order to make this work the first time, you have to come over here and put 50,000 liters of water in it. Oh, sorry, 500,000 liters of water. Oh, Papa 55. I'll take you over. I'll show you Southern Grace Island. The Southern Grace Island is pretty cool. So, after you fill it the first time, if you want to, if you want to harvest your cranberries, seed, fertilizer, spray lime, plow, cultivate, whatever you want to do, just come over here, open up your global company menu. Now it says the field's flooded, so if we want to unflood the field, all we got to do is hit start. And I'll come back here a little bit. Let me jump in the truck, you'll get a better view. And then I'll turn speed up just a little bit. But come over here. You don't have to move the truck. I'll just come over for a better view. And go to 5 speed. I'll go to 5 speed. So it takes about 5 minutes or so, and your water will drain from the fields. It got about 3/4 of it out, and it got a little bit more to go. See, and then go back down to 1 speed. Yep, so now you can come in, your fields are completely dry, you can harvest, you can plow, you can plant, you can reseed, do whatever you need to do. Now, if you want to plant a regular crop like corn or wheat, just leave your field completely unflooded. But if you want to put cranberry or rice back in, jump in your truck, come over here, take the water back out. It'll drain out of the tank and it'll flood the field. Oh, camera snap, sorry. So it'll suck it out, it'll pretty much push it back into the field. Take all 500,000 liters out. Now, your field's flooded, and it'll stay flooded until you unflood it again. So you can keep it flooded or you can keep it unflooded. And then when you're done, just recycle that same water, dump it back into your trigger, and then you're good to go. The water will stay in there until you come back over here and you hit start again. So you can keep the fields manually flooded or manually unflooded, so they're flexible to use what you want. So this island here has the water fields. We call this one up here Tomato Island. This is Dixie's favorite island. It has a tomato greenhouse. It has a house, milk delivery, your tomato greenhouse, so if you want for extra incomes. And then this island here has 2 water fields that work the same way. One in the front and then another one in the back. And this island here has, can I get some flight? I think I can, hang on. Yep. So let me grab some flight. So this one has arable, oh, withering must have been on, but it has poplar you can harvest. It has another water field that works the same way. You can leave it flooded or unflooded. Continue up the hill. We have a, there's an olive orchard here. So if you buy this island, there's an olive orchard, and then this house has the milk delivery. If you want to set up your, if you want to call this your home, put your sleep trigger down here, call this island home. And then back this way, behind Mining Island, is just come down on this island. You have a big area here if you want to create fields or put placeables down. This one has a mini mill. Get a little bit more flight. So this one has a mini mill, so bring your soy in, you can make soy milk. And then there's a road. All create your own fields, so there's a road that goes all the way around back. Come to your second level. A little bit more air. Come up to a second level. and then come up to a third level. Yeah, I didn't make it easy to get to this house, but again, if you fall in love with this island, you can set up shop here. So again, put your sleep trigger here if you want to call this island home, and it has milk delivery as well. This is one of the oil wells. To bring your drill pipe, I think water and coal, and it'll make your crude oil. You guys saw Animal Island. I didn't show you the big meadow. So beyond Animal Island up here on the top, there's another shed for storage. There's a grass dryer and the heating plant for this island, which will give you income per hour and spawn your trash pallets. And then there's another big meadow here if you want to put future placeables down or more animal pens. And then on the back side of Animal Island, there's another ferry here, and then this is the Seaweed Pond. Your slaughterhouse and the poultry house will make a liquid called byproducts. So you bring your byproducts over here and dump it in the pond, and seaweed will grow. And then you come over here, I forget where the fill trigger is, it may be under here. I haven't really had a chance to play with this yet, so don't ask me where the fill trigger is. But anyway, come over here, pick up your seaweed, and then seaweed acts as a stage of fertilizer. So you can make your organic fertilizer out of seaweed and then spread it on your fields. But take your ferry across to here, and this is Southern Grace Island, Southern Grace Farms. He's been a huge supporter of myself, and this map in the new computer would not have been possible without his generous help. But it has a house here with a sleep trigger, or no sleep trigger, put your own sleep trigger down, milk delivery. There's a pecan orchard for some extra income, and a horse stable on this island. Huge arable. Cut all the trees down, do what you want with this island. Come across, it has the boathouse, so drop off your glue and your logs, and it'll make your rowboats and your surfboards. On the peninsula, you have the pizza factory, so bring all your inputs over and then it'll make your pizza here. And then come across this road to a mountain pass, and then there's a middle level. Create your own, do what you want with it. Come across, around back, and there's an upper level to this island. So again, create your own fields, do what you want with it. And then the only way to get to this upper island in the top corner of the map is you have to come across this bridge. And when you come across this bridge to this island, up here, very top one, upper corner of the map, there's another house back here. So if you buy this island, you can set up back here, and again, milk delivery. And then this island again, just do what you want with it. So multiplayer friendly, single player friendly. If you want to do animals, do animals. If you want to do mining, do mining. You want to do arable, do arable. And come across from the here back to the mainland. I'll just show off, do a quick tour of the mainland, come up to the top of the mountain. Grab some more air. But nice big wide road now coming up to the top of the island. I widened that up quite a bit. Up here you have your horse training and a sell point. And then there's the castle. I kept the castle, so that's a sell point. Got a lookout with some pretty cool views up here. And then meadow up here to do with you what you want with it. But bottom of the mountain is your vehicle shop. Across the street from the vehicle shop. When you first get started and you don't own anything, you can come over here. You can buy all your animal feeds, your fertilizer, your seeds, your manure, compost, liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer, whatever you need to get started with until you make your own. Animal dealer, bunch of sell points. Almost every one of these buildings has a sell point in it. And then on this side, around from the animal dealer is your dairy and mill combined into one factory, the BP refinery, which makes organic fuel, so you can drop off your silage, your seeds and coal, and you'll get diesel. Or if you get your oil wells cranking up, bring your crude oil over, and you need the crude oil to make plastic, and you need plastic to make batteries. Feed mill 1 will make almost all of your foods except for dog food and TMR, and then feed mill 2 here will make your dog food and your TMR. You have the Hershey's plant, the logistics center. Now your logistics center will hold everything on the map in very high quantities. So there's like, I don't know, 10 different warehouses here. So you'll have your manure storage, compost storage, pretty much the same as all your placeables. It'll hold, so all your field care, your seeds, your fertilizers, your quarry silo, liquid storage that'll hold every liquid on the map, and then all of the warehouses have storyboards, so it'll tell you exactly what is in that particular warehouse. So this will hold everything on the map. Another storage yard here for storage. You have your glue factory. We have Old Man's Mill. I'm not going to show you what that makes. You have the Heinz factory. Behind Heinz is Procter & Gamble. That'll make your paper towels and toilet paper. Drive around. You have your Dole factory for your salads, your fruit salad, your coleslaw. Behind that is the smokehouse, French fries, onion rings, Peking duck, and smoked salmon. You have your drywall factory, the textile mill, which you'll need to get this running to make your wallpaper, your empty sacks for the feed mill, and that makes a couple other surprise products. Come across the bridge to the potato chip factory and the Budweiser factory. And I left a square here to put your potato washers and your potato steamers down, because the potato chip factory does not use regular potatoes. You have to have washed potatoes. And the smokehouse, also, to make French fries, you need washed potatoes. Buzz around this way. You can make seeds, fertilizer, solid liquid fertilizer, and herbicide right here. This is the bait house to make your fish bait. Throw in your power cells, cheese, water, molasses, and cornmeal, and you're going to make your fish bait, and you'll get sewage as a byproduct. And then as it's using the power cells, it'll make dead cells, and you take the dead cells back to get recharged. And once you fill your fishing boat and take them out into the water, it'll tell you there's 6 ponds that you drop off your fish bait and pick up your seafood, and it'll tell you which ones need bait and which ones have seafood in them to pick up. Heating plant for this island, so drop off your coal, your straw, your wood chips. It'll produce your hourly income and your trash. And then this one is also a recharging station. So as your factories use up the power cells and make dead cells, bring your dead cells here to recharge them, and it'll turn them back into power cells. And then that takes you right back into town and where all your cell points are. Across from there is Orchard Island. So you have all your orchards, your greenhouses are here. There's a cold storage to store all everything from your orchards and greenhouses in, composter, and a grass dryer. Again, a couple meadows, staging yard. That is a manure pit, so if you want to store extra manure here, to use the manure in the orchards and greenhouses. Warehouse, grain silo, heating plant for this island with a recharge to recharge your dead cells. We have the apiary, so you bring your beehives and your pallets here, and it'll make your honey and your wax. And then another house on this island, if you want to call this island home, put your sleep trigger down. And then it brings us across the bridge to Mammoth Mill. So to make the production chain a lot easier, Everything is made in one factory. So come over. Why am I not getting a pop-up menu? Oh, because I'm in flight mode. Get out of flight mode. There we go. So this will make your paper, your lumber, your plywood, your pallets, firewood, steel, drill pipe, barrels, empty kegs, and crates, all in one factory with one set of inputs. So there's no more make nails to make pallets and make lumber to make pallets. It's all made in one factory with one set of inputs. So you can cut your trees down and drop them off here. You can munch up your trees to wood chips and drop wood chips off here, or you can just purchase your lumber right from the global company menu. So if you don't like doing forestry at all, but then all your products will spawn. Yeah, this, I don't have this up and running yet, but it'll make everything you want here. Just pick them up on your pads. Let me turn my flight back on. Oh, it was on. Quarry Silo will hold your, you're going to need coal and ore to get this factory running. So there's a quarry silo here to hold that, and then the warehouse here will hold everything that this island makes: your crates, your plywood, your steel. You can store here in this warehouse. And then down the hill you can come down and cut your trees down, and then you can either replant poplar here if you don't want to, or you can replant trees, your choice. So this is, we call this Orchard Island, and across from the mainland is Bga Island. So this has your Bga, your one and only numbered field for the entire map. Poultry house, drop off your ducks, your chickens, and you'll get your byproducts, your bone meal, your duck eggs, regular eggs. We have fish processing. So after you drive your fishing boat around and pick up all your seafood, bring it here and it'll process it down. So you'll get bring your drop off power cells and your seafood, and you'll get dead cells that need to be recharged, sewage, caviar, lobster, crab, and salmon. There is your heating plant for this island, and this mini mill makes cornmeal, and you need cornmeal to make fish bait. And that takes us back right across back to the mainland. There's 6 ferries built into the map, and we are absolutely sick of testing and just want to get this thing released. And like I said, we think we finally nailed the issue with this server saves. Give me a second, I'll catch up on chat. See if you guys have any more questions before I get out of here. The little island you see right there off in the distance is Nick's Hideaway, and I'll let you explore that one on your own. Oh, sorry, yeah, I missed the slaughterhouse. Thanks, Dixie. Yeah, it's on Bga Island as well. Um, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Get my stuff together for the day, jump in the shower, breakfast, all that happy, happy joy, and then I'm sure the three of us will be on the test server again, hitting it really hard. Anybody else have any questions before I get out of here? Alright, everybody have a good day. If testing goes well, today or tomorrow, and tomorrow, keep an eye on the Facebook group. It will definitely update when the map's going to be released. We're hoping for Sunday, but that's tentative, depending on how server testing goes today and tomorrow. But thanks everybody for taking some time out of your day and hanging out with me this morning. I am going to get out of here. And y'all have a good day.